Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Jay, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thanks so much for sliding through, and if you're returning, welcome back, girl. By now, if you've been on my channel before, then you know this is not a quick weave, and this is not a sewing, and this dang sure ain't no wig. This is literally a versatile flip over slash middle part crochet down. I don't know, my miracle down. I don't even have a word for it. They need to come up with a term for what we did today, okay? This is all the crochet hair or the miracle knots hair that we have in our head. And girl, wait till we get into all the things you can do with this style. I really outdone myself today. I really outdone myself today. So before we get any further, I do want to start by saying thanks to Ywigs for sponsoring today's video. You guys know me and Ywigs, we go together real bad. They sent me over 6 bundles of their 22-inch loose deep wave hair, and I am absolutely obsessed. I'm floored. I cannot believe I just never done this before. This is the longest hair that I've worked with. Like I said, it's 22 inches. I did cut it a little bit because you guys know I like a little blunt look or whatever. But it came out absolutely fabulous, and I just love it so much. Just take a look at how the hair actually came, and then after we washed it and conditioned it and all the things, this is how it looked. It looks absolutely so stunning. You can do so much with it. Like, I see the comments all the time, the miracle knots is so expensive and all this stuff, but you can just do so much with it. Like, excuse me, and if I wanted to use this hair in like some boho braids or whatever, I could. Like, there's just nothing better on the market in my opinion. Like, the crochet hair has completely changed my outlook on doing hair these days, especially with the hotter months on the horizon. Going on vacations, just day-to-day wear, whether you're swimming on a beach, like being able to do multiple things with your hair is like the best investment in my opinion. Because if this was a wig, a couple days it's gonna be lifting and it's gotta go under the kitchen. So yes, thanks again to Ywigs for sending me over some hair today. So you guys know I can talk down. I'm so excited to show y'all this style today. Like, this is, I've been on a roll. I have really been on the roll with my hairstyles lately, and this is definitely gonna be like in my top 5, not 3, 4, or 5, like top 2 for sure. Let's go ahead and get into everything that you're going to need today for today's style. So for this versatile look, which you can also put up in a pony, I might add, I did use 5 and a bit bundles today. Now they sent me over 6. I didn't use all 6, even though I could have. I just didn't really need to. So I would recommend that you get 6 bundles. I know what you're thinking, girl, but the longer the hair, the more bundles that you need. That's just with any bundles that you get. So I'm gonna recommend that. I did use a crochet hook. I have my 3-way mirror. And then in the end, I did go in with a wand. I didn't flat iron my hair or anything like that. I went in with a curling wand. I did go in with some mousse before I did everything. And then some medium hold hairspray. And that is pretty much all you're gonna need for today's style. You don't need anything else. It's in a couple rubber bands. A couple rubber bands, you're gonna need that too. I'm gonna have all of that listed in the description box for you below, as well as a link where you can go and grab this hair, girl. Go ahead and check that out if you wanna go ahead and get this hair. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the styling and everything, because y'all know we can carry on in this segment right here. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the parting and everything like that so that you can get a gist of what it's looking like under all of this. But girl, just freaking look. And I know you guys say I never turn around. Look at it. Look at it. Stay tuned. So the idea that I'm thinking is I want to do something that's very versatile. I want to be able to put it up in a ponytail. I like a little, like, you know, pull it over moment, and maybe like, if not a full middle part, then like, you know, a faux middle part. So I'm gonna do my parting based on that theory of wanting that kind of look, because I like big hair. Like, I want it big, effortless, just like a beach.
First things first, I'm gonna go in and part out this leave out. Now the crochet hair lays so flat so you don't have to leave out too much hair, and I'm talking for any hair texture. Like, you really don't have to leave out that much. And then you gotta take into consideration that you're gonna have to blend this with the hair, and I don't really want to have to do that every single day. So this is what I left out in the front, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and braid that up so that it's out of the way. And then after I'm finished unbraiding it down, I'm gonna part directly down the middle. And then I want to do about a ½ inch on each side of this part. This is going to leave me with a pretty adequate amount of hair left out that'll be able to cover the braids on the side.
The leave out is done, so all of the braids are going to the back. Now, because this is more of like a loose texture, I'm not going to make the braids super big. I'm thinking maybe about 10 braids, maybe like 12 braids in total, but we're gonna see. But yeah, they're just gonna go all straight to the back. I think I might actually curve them around. like so. The braid down is done. This is our leave out here in this T-zone here, and as you see, I have them all going to the back, to the nape, and then I have 2 braids running like directly down here. So these 2 braids are really important because our leave out has to cover these, and we wanted to have it nice and full, you know. And so at the ends, I did go ahead and add like rubber bands to the ends. Now be careful when it's time to take them out, but yeah, just to secure the hair that I do add to the ends. I was gonna braid it like I do with the miracle knots or whatever, but I was like, nah, we'll just do this. This is better for all hair types. So now we're just gonna go ahead and start crocheting the hair in, and that's pretty much the easy part. This is what the hair looks like when it's all wet down and natural. It is very, very long. I'm super excited. This is 22 inches. This is the longest that I've done the miracle knots in, but this curl is super, super pretty. I love it so much. So let's go ahead and get to it. As you see, we're gonna be adding it in very long. This is about to be so long on me, but that's what I love about the miracle knots. Like, you can customize it and do so much with it. So versatile. Like, I just love it so much. So I'm about halfway done. I used 2.5 bundles so far. Now when it's all said and done, I'm gonna go in and fill in some more of the pieces, but some more of the spaces, but just look so far. This is absolutely stunning. You can't even see the length. I'm gonna have a video right here so you can see like the length so far, and I'm 5'3" for reference, so this is like butt length on me. And putting the hair at the bottom of the braids added so much length on it. I know that some people worry like with miracle knots you're limited to the length, but no, it added so much freaking length. I cannot wait to get done.
Do you see how much of a difference adding the rubber bands to the bottom done? Now, I will only do this with curly hair. I wouldn't do this with like a straight hair because that piece is going to hang out. But you don't have to worry about the hair slipping out or anything like that. So I just went ahead and started crocheting the hair in like normal. You guys know I like to do a no-knot method. So instead of like crocheting it through and then pulling both pieces through the loop, I take one through one side and one on the other side. I'm going to demonstrate just one more time. You see how I pulled it through? Got a little snagged, but I'm gonna split the pieces into 2 and then one on one side and one on the other. That makes takedown super easy. Taking it down, you just unravel the braid like normal and the pieces should fall out if you did it correctly. And so I'm just going up the braid. Each braid took me about 7 to 8 minutes to do. Without distraction, I could have done this whole head in no time. This is seriously so easy. Even if you don't know how to braid your hair to your scalp yourself, you can literally just go get a regular braid down from any braid shop or hair salon, and that's it.
This is with 4 bundles. This could easily be enough hair, but I have to do like fill in the back section or whatever. You know how hard it is to have like full bundles when the hair is long? Just look, 4 freaking bundles. This is like insane. This is crazy. Like, I cannot believe that the hair came out looking like this. Came out so good.
Just look at the fullness of this hair, and all of the hair hasn't even been installed yet. I still have 1 braid left. I like to go through and put the pieces in, and then like with any leftover hair, I'll fill in any spots, but just look.
And just like that, all of the hair has been installed. I ended up using about 5.5 bundles of the 6 bundles. I think I have like maybe about 45 pieces left. I said it before, it is 60 pieces in each bundle. So I think we did really good. It is so freaking full. And I just love, like, even though I didn't leave hair out in order to put it in a ponytail, just look how flat that is. Like, look how freaking flat that is. Let's go ahead and work on this leave out.
I'm going in with a foaming lotion. Not only is this going to protect my hair, but it's also going to get everything nice and flat. Now I'm just going to go in with my blow dryer on medium heat. As you see, this is getting so freaking flat.
Now I'm gonna go on with a wand just to make the curls like look a little bit more like uniform.
This is a standard size wand. I would recommend if you have like a 3/4 inch curling iron to do this, it's gonna make it come out super perfect. I ordered one, but it's not here yet. You don't want the curls to be super tight, so I don't hold it onto the wand for long. As soon as I put it on there, I wait like 7 to 8 seconds and then I release it so that it loosens up and matches the texture of the actual, hair that I installed. And once I've done, I'm going in with the light hold hairspray. This is just gonna make sure the curls don't drop in this humidity, girl. I just need a little bit. I'm not gonna really finger everything out until it dries.
And just like that, we are back with our final look. Just look at how versatile this hairstyle is. Like, look We could literally do full pony. I wish now that I would have left some hair out in the back, but we could literally do full pony if we really wanted to. I just love big and curly, especially like in the warmer months. I feel like it so fits the season. Like I don't know, I feel so pretty. I feel like a beautiful curly princess. But yes, I want to say thanks again to Ywigs for sponsoring today's video. The hair came out absolutely phenomenal, and we didn't have to use all 6 bundles, although I still would recommend you get 6. And just in case you're like, oh, it's so much, you can reuse this hair in so many different ways. If you don't believe me, go ahead and check out my page. Check out all of my Miracle Knot videos and just see all the ways that you can reuse this hair. And we did not start this hair in its original form as well. We went ahead and washed it, and everything before we installed it. So that just goes to show, even after you take the hair out and you wash it and everything, you can reuse it for a new style. So yes, make sure that you do check out the Miracle Knots or the crochet hair today. I'm gonna have all of the information for this hair in the description box for your convenience. Make sure that you are following me and Ywigs on Instagram and all the other platforms. And girl, I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.